Hey y'all, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may see this. This word is not for everyone. Everyone's in different seasons, so take it back to God, of course, as always. But God, with this word, is well. First, It's coming out of Luke, chapter 5, verses 4 through 5. And this morning I kept seeing 5-4 and then 4-5 and 4-4-4. And I was like, what the heck? I even took a picture of it. It was like all over my whole my like my speedometer thing that I have in my car. It was just like the mileage, the temperature outside, the just everything was like 5-4, 4-4-4, 4-5. And he led me to Luke chapter 5, verses 4 through 5. Okay. And it says, when Jesus had finished speaking, he said to Simon, "Take the boat into deep water. If you will put your nets in the water, you will catch some fish." Simon answered, "Master, we worked hard all night trying to catch fish, but we caught nothing. But you say to put our nets in the water, so I will." He was obedient, right? They had tried to catch fish all night long, as he said, and they couldn't catch a single thing, right? But Jesus said, "Cast your net again, and this time you will get a catch," right? And so it says, the fishermen did as Jesus told them, and they caught so many fish that the nets began to break. They called their friends in the other boat to come and help them. The friends came, and both boats were filled so full that they were almost sinking. Okay? Today, along with this, I had gotten the number 680, which in the Strong's means to touch, to take hold of. I had also gotten 811, which means a cluster, abundance, right? The promised land. Abundance. Just like the abundant amount of fish, right? And I had also gotten, this was interesting, 728. And 728 means, in the Strong's, to pledge, to guarantee. It's a deposit. And a large part of the payment given in advance as a security that the whole will be paid afterward. A down payment that guarantees the fulfillment of a promise. It guarantees the rest will be given. And so, with that being said, what God is saying with this, cast your net again. This time you will receive an abundance of whatever this may be. And this is almost a down payment from God, just to give you security that whatever the promises as a whole is guaranteed to you. It guarantees that the rest will be given to you. It guarantees the fulfillment of the promise. And so whatever this is, he is saying, cast your net again. This time you will get a catch. This time you will receive an abundance of whatever this is, right? And this abundance that you receive is a down payment from him that guarantees the fulfillment of the promise. It guarantees, it's going to give you a security, some sense of security that the rest will be given, right? It's going to be given in advance as security that the whole will be paid afterward. So I don't know what that might look like for you, what the promise is for you. But he's saying, cast your net again. This time you will see abundance. You will see a catch. And it also says they called their friend. Okay, so I read that part. The boats were so filled that they were almost sinking. That's a lot. The fishermen were all amazed at the many fish that they caught. When Simon Peter saw what had happened, he bowed down before Jesus and said, "Go away from me, Lord. I am a sinful man." James and John, the sons of Zebedee, I don't know how to say that properly, were amazed too. James and John were Simon's partners. Jesus said to Simon, "Don't be afraid. From now on, you will be fishermen for men." When the men brought home their boats to the shore, they left everything and followed Jesus. So, again, and also Simon, it says Simon Peter saw what happened. He bowed down before Jesus. He said, "Go away from me, Lord. I am a sinful man." I don't know. That just brought to mind what I had posted a few days ago saying, whatever this next thing is that God is giving you. Let me go back to my notes. Hold on. Something new, because you deserve it. Don't feel as though, kind of like how Peter, like, I'm a sinful man, go away from me. Like, he didn't feel deserving of that. God's saying you do deserve whatever it is that he is about to give you. You deserve it. And cast your nets again, because this time you will see a result of that, right? You will see abundance. And you deserve it. And whatever this is, I got 319, which in the Strong's means to recognize, to know, to identify, to know again, to know something again. Whatever this is something that you have known in the past. And you are about to touch it. He's saying touch. Oh yeah, 680. To touch, to take hold of. He's saying to cast your net again and to touch and take hold of this, right? Whatever this is, it's going to secure you. It's going to give you a sense of security, right? That the promise as a whole is going to be fulfilled, and it's something that you're going to recognize. You're going to know it again. It's something that you've known in the past, and this is just a down payment to show you that the promised land is whatever it is, it's going to just give you that security again, that you need to know that God is not a man that he shall lie, and what he says is what is going to be. And it's just going to give you that sense of security. So that's the word. Again, it's not for everyone, so take it back to God for confirmation. Ask him if it is for you. And I pray that this blesses whoever it needs to bless. I pray that I gave it in the way that God intended me to, or intended for it to get out. And if you feel led to sow, my information will be there, of course. And I pray that y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in my next video, whenever that may be. Okay, bye. I also forgot to mention 444. I've been seeing a lot. That just represents open doors. So God is saying that the door for this is now wide open. And I just needed to add that open door. The door is open for this. So yeah, anyway, okay, bye.